What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Learning 101. It is August 14th, Tuesday, 10:24 a.m. This morning, pre-market was looking very good. There was a lot of stuff popping off on the gap scanner and a lot of low floats and a lot of potentials out there. We had THST, HYRE, DCAR, SCON, RSLS was up. A lot of stuff was up pre-market, and it was looking very prime for a great day. But you got to keep in mind, we are in summer trading months. It's going to be very slow during this summer trading months. That's why when you follow a lot of traders on YouTube, you're going to notice a lot of them really are not posting that much, because they know right now is the slow time of the year. August is the slowest month of the year for trading, and it took me a minute to realize that. Now I'm finally starting to realize that just from my trade here on THST. What did I just trade? I thought I just traded HYRE. Yeah. So it had all the warning signs on it. When this opened up, it tested $4 and could not break $4. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Look at those long wicks right there. Okay? Now this falls down to 350, and then it comes right back up to $4. This is where I got in, right here at 380, as it was about to test $4 again. I was looking for a U-shaped breakout on this, and as soon as I got in and it got up to 390, it's just sellers. It just doesn't have strength, and you could see the volume building up right here, accumulating. We just ran into a big wall of buyers, and it just dropped right back down. And I took a $225 loss on this right there. So now I'm down on the week $250. Still not bad, but I gotta keep in mind we are in summer trading right now, so volume's not going to be the greatest right now, and you gotta take it slow. Bounce plays are the way to go. A great opportunity on this is when it went up to $4, it failed, came down, bounced off of a mental support here at 350, and came all the way back up to $4. That would have been a nice 50-cent bounce right there. So summertime is bounce time, and I am just starting to learn this. You can't be aggressive and buy breakouts during these times right now. We had so many with failed breakouts today. THST was up a lot pre-market. Opens up, fails, bounces here again at 250, a mental support, and then U-shapes back on up a little over $3, comes up to the pre-market high, fails all the way back down. Another great dip buying opportunity right there. What was another one? DCAR. DCAR was looking very good for a dollar breakout. The only thing that was scaring me away from DCAR was it was coming up to its 50-day moving average, and as you can see right there, when it opened up, it broke over a dollar, ran all the way up to $1.28, and see where that blue line is? Hit that 50-day moving average. That's going to act as a wall. Now look at it. It's coming right back down. So that's why, I mean, there was a 28-cent profit right there, but I didn't know if enough volume and momentum would move into this. even as it was coming up to this $1.28, it wasn't even at a million in volume. So I knew I was a little worried getting into this, but I knew a lot of attention was on HYRE and THST. But it just goes to show you, you can't be aggressive and buy breakouts during the summer months, and especially during August. August is one of the slowest trading months of the year. Now this is looking alright right here with a wedge up right now on that. Let's see if it will break out of that or will it fall down. I'm guessing it's probably going to fall out of it because I don't see a lot of buying going on right here. But this is one of the patterns you would be looking out for. Now, if it breaks this bottom trend line, watch it have a big drop down on it.
MGY.
See? It broke the pattern and it's falling down. That's why you have to know these patterns. Also, really quick, we had another one. ABIL came out with an offering. And they came out with this offering just before the market opened. It was like 5 minutes.
OSPR.
Let me turn that sound off. ABIL comes out with an offering just about 5 minutes before the market opens. At 9:27, they come out with an investors purchase of 728,000 shares at $4.60 a share, and this was up. It was at like $7.50, and it comes out with the offering, and now it's all the way down to $4.60. That's a huge drop. Huge drop. That's a $2.86 drop. 39% just about. But whenever you see those offerings, you have to get out of them. You have to get out. RSLS was looking really good as a continuation from the other day, but momentum just couldn't come into it. And it is trading at 16 million in volume, but it's not looking too great. It's not. And this is why I'm slowly starting to learn. During trading months in August and the summertime when it's earnings season, you take it easy and you don't really trade that much. You gotta take a step back. You gotta know when to trade and when not to trade. And summertime, when the market conditions ain't there, you don't want to force anything because you will just slowly drain your account. Now you see how it broke that trend line right there? Let me remove this one. It broke that trend line, came down, came up. Now it's acting as a resistance wall. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick market recap real quick. Pre-market was looking really, really good. I had 5 tickers on my watch list just from pre-market from the gap scanners. And as soon as the market opened, everything started to look good, and then they failed. And then they started to come back up, and they touched pretty much where they made the high or the pre-market high, and they fell right back down. So it looks like dip buying is the pattern right now that I've been seeing. THST, good U-shaped pattern, comes down to a mental support area here at 250, little 50-cent bounce right there. Just making it, it's not having really a U-shaped breakout, but it's a U-shape. And what was the other one? HYRE. HYRE, same thing. Comes up, alright, market opens right at the bell. I mean, yeah, I had a good run here from 340 up to 410 right at the open, but I do not like buying right at the open like that because it is just too volatile. There's so much going on right there at the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute open that you could really destroy your account. And I have done that before when I first started trading. I would buy literally right when the market would open, and it would drop on me 50, 70 cents. And boom, just lost $1,000 like that. And I've learned my lesson. You wait for it to settle down and consolidate. If it spikes like this, and if it's healthy, it'll consolidate and break out again. And look at this big doji right here. 410 to 350. That's a 60 cent range right there in that 1 minute. That's very risky. I don't want to play something like that. But it had a nice spike. It comes down, bounces off of a mental support area, starts to U-shape on up to the high here, and then falls right back down for a 50-cent bounce. So I'm going to start studying and looking at charts and trying to focus more on bounce plays. I know it's tough when a stock's dropping like this to buy when it's dropping, but you gotta learn to look at the level too in the times and sales. When it's dropping and if support's gonna hold, you're gonna see the bids start to prop up, and you're gonna see a lot of huge buy orders on the bid. That's how you know when to spot support. And then when the ask is getting chipped away really fast, you see a lot of big buy orders on the times and sales. That's when a stock's falling like this. I mean, sometimes you gotta be cautious though, because sometimes it could be like catching a falling knife. I know it's scary to buy something that's falling and falling and falling and falling, but you gotta look at past chart history. You gotta see where your moving averages are. You gotta see where old resistance is, because old resistance should hold as support. If not, if it breaks through it, then it's not a healthy stock. There's all kinds of trading strategies and chart setups out there, and it's up to you to figure out which one you like the best and that you feel comfortable with the most. And that's why I take pictures of all these charts. I take pictures of all these charts just so I could go over them every month or every weekend. I take pictures of all these to see if there's any pattern that keeps forming over and over and over and over again. And I just go through and I keep looking at them and looking at them and looking at them and going back and comparing these. I'll look at the date and I'll go back and I'll look at the daily chart and see what it did after it did this. You gotta be like a scientist in a way. You always gotta be testing, refining, testing, refining. It's a never-ending process. And being there every single day for market conditions to know. I was getting excited because I thought volume was going to come back, but that's why I hate predicting the market, because when you try to predict the market, it never really turns out the way you predict. That's why I like to say, in a way, I'm like a surfer in the stock market. I just want to try to ride the waves, try to spot the waves, and just catch a piece of that wave. That's what it's all about. But alright guys, that's it for this one. $223 loss today, and then yesterday I took a $28 loss, so now I'm down on the week, $250. And I'm just going to take my foot off the gas for the rest of the week, I think, and just wait for market conditions to improve, or just start looking for more of these just U-shapes. But alright guys, stay safe, be patient, disciplined, and study, study, study. Be that scientist and refine. Always be refining. Alright guys, later.